So because of the popularity of Stranger Things, and this season in particular featuring Master of Puppets by Metallica, there are a ton of new Metallica fans who are just waking up to their love of the band and possibly metal in general. And to those people I say, welcome. Oh, how I wish I could listen to Metallica for the first time again. I wish I could embark on the journey that is heavy metal again and discover my new bands all over again. This is an exciting time for you young metal fan, and I just want to say hello. And welcome to the Vinyl Files, everybody. My name is James Lundquist. And today we're taking a look at, not Master of Puppets, we're taking a look at this band's first album that set them on their journey. Today we're taking a look at Kill 'Em All by Metallica. Now, with this newfound love of Metallica, there have been some people, some gatekeepers, some keeping toms, if you will. See what I did there? Keeping tom, peeping tom, keeping peeping. And they feel the need to say who is a true Metallica fan and you just like it because of that show. And listen, we all started somewhere. At one point, our mom's radio stations weren't enough, and we sneakily bought our first rock or metal CD, and then it was all over. It was all done, and we are the way that we are now. 98% of my closet is all band t-shirts. I'm not joking when I say that. But we all had to start somewhere. So rather than saying to somebody, "You're not a true fan because you weren't lonely in high school like I was," you could say to them, "Hey, if you like this band, you should check this out because Megadeth is also pretty good as well." And it would all be fine, and we can all just like what we like, and it's fine. You might find that you only like the song Master of Puppets, and you know what? It's a great song. Yeah, it's a good selection. So there you go. So this is the first studio album by Metallica. It was originally supposed to be titled Metal Up Your Ass, but that title was rejected because it was deemed too offensive. The cover was gonna have a toilet, and then out of the toilet there was like a fist with a dagger in it, and it's just, it's fun teenage antics. They were very young when they wanted to put that out. It's cool, you can find copies of that. With this being their first studio release, I would also argue that this is one of their strongest. I absolutely adore this album. It is amazing. I remember staying up late at night waiting for the Metallica Menage a Trois to come on at 98.1 FM. I believe it was that station, and they would play 3 Metallica songs, and I would wait up, little young James sitting alone in his bedroom just waiting for that radio station. And this album lends really well to being played over the radio waves with the compression, and it's good. It's just so nostalgic for me. And with this being released in 1983, this is the first studio release by the Big Four. The Big Four being Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. This album was also co-written by Megadeth's Dave Mustaine, who was kicked out of the band due to his substance abuse issues. He then picked himself back up and went on to create Megadeth, which I'm so happy that that band exists because they're another great thrash metal band. There's a reason why they're in the Big Four. And he was replaced by ex-Exodus, that's kind of fun to say, guitarist Kirk Hammett, and the rest is heavy metal history. Let's get into the packaging. This cover was inspired by Cliff Burton. When he found out that Metal Up Your Ass was a rejected title, he said, "Those music industry let's just kill them all." And there we have it, the Bloody Hammer. That's kind of a fun cover. Back cover, nice little young family photo. Inside, we got some more fun family photos. And then a bunch of lyrics. Getting onto the record itself, this is a nice heavyweight record right here. Nothing too special about the color variant, but you know what? It's a classic and you don't need to mess with a classic. Oh, I didn't know this had a download code. That's kind of fun. So some standout tracks on this album, and they're all very good, but I had to pick a few. So, Hit the Lights at the beginning, beautiful kickoff to a fantastic career by an amazing band. The Four Horsemen, the first song I learned how to play all the way through on guitar. It was a challenge for me as a young guitar player, and it's a wonderful song. Jump in the Fire, Whiplash, Phantom Lord, Seek and Destroy. I think if there's a song that anybody knows from this album, it's probably that one. And then Metal Militia. Most people know Metallica. This is probably a redundant video because I would assume that most people have probably heard of this band. But if you haven't, or you just are getting into it for the first time, or you just haven't given Metallica a shot, they're not overrated. They've made some questionable decisions. At the end of the day, they're a great band, and certainly one of my favorites. If you don't know this album, check it out. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I have new record review videos coming out every single Friday because I moved it back a day. And I also have my weekly upcoming release video coming out every Tuesday, so you know what's hitting stores that Friday. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Leave a like, leave a comment. What's the record that changed your life? Because this is probably up there for me. And remember, until the table stops spinning, just keep grinning.